Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discussing all about Group of 7. Recently, PM Modi invited to Group of 7 chief guests. That's why for examination purpose, G7 is most important topic. This is me presented by Ankit. Please, after proceeding please like, subscribe, share my videos before we explaining the videos. Okay, this is all about G7. In G7 group of 7 countries, here seven countries are there. These 7 countries are intergovernmental political forum. This consisting of countries like Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK and US. Only Japan is a Asian country. This is included in the group of 7 intergovernmental political forum. In group of 7 members are world largest IMF advanced economic and wealthiest liberal democracies. Whatever all the 7 countries, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan and UK, this is liberal democracies. In next video, I will be talking about liberal democracy, and this is world economics and wealthiest liberal. Okay, in this is collective group account of little over 50% of the global net wealth, and 32 to 40% of global GDP, and about 770 million people and 10% of the world population. See, that's why this is so much important of G7 countries. All 7 countries is most important for world. Whatever decision took by G7 countries, it is valid for all the world. Okay, G7 originating from 1973, meeting on finance ministry and central bank in Paris. Then what is the history of G7 countries is, first G7 summit was held in 1975 in Rambouillet in France. This is bringing together the leader of France, Germany, UK, US, Italy and Japan. Canada joined in the 1976 next year. What happened in 1977? Representative of European Economic Community, now it is called European Union, means all European countries, okay, have also participated. Russia have inclusion in 1998, then it will become 98 G8 countries. G8, but membership was suspended in 2014. Why membership was suspended in 2014? Because Russia was annexed in Crimea region for Ukraine. That's why this is illegal for G8 countries. That's why all the G7 countries was excluded from Russia, and it have become G7 countries. Now it is G7 only. Russia was excluded from G7 countries. Now recently what happened? 15th G7 summit was held in 13 to 15 June 2024 in Firenze in Alupuia, Italy. See, our honorable Prime Minister invited from the chief guest of the G7. This is proud movement of our country. This is Giorgia Meloni, Prime Minister of Italy. Italy, November 2023 would be the headquarter of G7 countries. See in this picture, recently, recently 13 to 15 June, PM Modi invited to chief guest of the G7 countries. Now, what was the agenda of 2024 G7 summit? The first, it aims to coordinate economic policies to stabilize the global economy amidst concern over inflation and trade tensions. Now, many China and Russia and other countries have trade tension between. Trade tension is between. That's why in G7 countries have coordinate economic policy and stabilize the global economy. According to the G7 rule, it will be run by global world. Second one is, this summit will focus on addressing climate change by discussing the strategy to reduce the carbon emission. You know, the climate change is a major concern over our global. Okay, now somewhere have a flooded issue, someone have drought issue, someone have water crisis. That's why global climate concern is so much concern in for the world. That's why this summit will focus on addressing on climate change to strategize and reduce carbon emission and promote sustainability energy source. With climate record, recently collective action is key to addressing such problem. Okay, this is all about second summit. This is important agenda of G7 summit 2024. Third is COVID-19 pandemic. You know how we was faced the global COVID pandemic. G7 will prioritize global health initiative, including pandemic preparedness and vaccine distribution. how we collective support we have to counter the COVID-19 pandemic. Additionally, this summit will addressing geopolitical tension like Ukraine and Russia and many more countries, and including relation between China and Russia and ongoing conflict between South African countries with global implications. And finally, G7 will explore the regulation of emerging technologies, data privacy, cyber security to ensure the benefit of global development. You already know how technology will help you and what is important of data privacy. Last year, what happened in India? Many opposition leaders have data leaked from the public domain. In the leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi and Chunavi strategist Prashant Kishore and CGI. That's why data privacy is the most important. That's why India comes regulate for the data privacy bill 2024 and cyber security. Cyber threat is also important concern of the world. That's why this is the all about agenda of G20 2024 G7 summit. This is important fact about G7. These seven countries Italy, Germany, UK, Japan, Canada and US and European Union. 49th G7 summit was held in Japan and 51st G7 summit will be held on Canada. This is all about G7 summit. Some important fact about G7 circle. See, there is no there is no official headquarter of the G7. Okay, G7 rotates its presidently annually. This we have to remember. This is important fact. G7 countries held in the 10% 10% of world population. This is also important fact. Then what is criticism and controversies about G7? In 2018, Trump conflict over tariff on Russia. This is criticism about G7. What happened in 2018? America imposed on steel and aluminum traffic on Russia. That's why this is criticism of G7 summit. And 2019 Amazon rainforest crisis was also happened in Brazil. This is also controversies on the this is also controversies on G7 summit. This is all about G7 summit in India. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.